Good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hello and welcome to Weekly Tips. So today I just want to chat to you about pyramids and drawing them, creating them and using them and things like that. So yeah, basically one way to draw a pyramid is just to create the three sides. And voila, you got a front angle view. But yeah, a prism or a pyramid, sorry, is something that tapers off to the end point at the top. Tapers off to the top, so it could be, you know, your basic square, all the way to, you know, that tapers off here, to something more with more sides. Yeah, like this. This goes on to more sides. Giving you more triangles and things like that, and they can be very helpful in drawing many things and using them in different ways. With no sides, they are known as cylinders, so they're not really pyramids. So with no sides, it's pretty much a circle because they have no sides. And yeah, you get a cone, what we call a cone. Yeah, and that's with no sides. So yeah, the way we shade them too is you look at what way a light source, just like a box, you know what side your light source is coming from, it hits, and then yeah, it goes around and it gets lighter and lighter towards the back. Now it's a little bit different with a cone. It's kind of the same as a box with a triangle, depending on where like the light source is hitting, like if it's hitting like straight in the middle or if it's hitting at the top. You know, where is that light source coming from? So there'd be like different situations of where the actual pyramid is sitting to how we shade it and things like that. And those things you'll have to kind of look at photos, look at reference, play around in your sketchbooks, shading, putting the lights in different ways, putting the object above or below, and things like that. You know, you can fill a whole page with these pyramids. I encourage you to do that, to keep drawing these, and shade them and everything. But mostly, you know, the light source is hitting, if it's hitting from this way, that means this will be the darkest one, and this will be, you know, not as light, and obviously that means your shadow will come from here as well. So yeah, just, you know, keep learning stuff as you go and keep drawing and things like that. So yeah, basically, you know, talked a little bit about prisms here, pyramids, sorry. I thought they were called prisms, but I looked that up, and apparently a prism is when it's the same kind of like this. It's the same same flat face repeated to the end, and that's apparently what a prism is, rather than what a pyramid is. Which I thought a prism was actually, you know, that was, but I don't know, it gets blurred sometimes. Yeah, you know, but you know, there's different of these pyramids out there, you know, different. You could have like 18 sides if you really divided them up. And that could be helpful in some way, or it could not be helpful. I mean, with these ones that have got no sides, they are very helpful to like create horns out of. Say a horn or something, you know, a rhino's horn. They can be helpful in a lot of things. I think it is, you know, something you just need to keep drawing, the simple shapes of just drawing circles, squares and triangles, but not also just keeping them flat. You know, also thinking them in senses of 3D as well, is really helpful, and it will just take practice and time to get these things right. this is basically a simple tip to add on to a little bit of my shading, just to sum things up. It's on an angle. There's this pyramid is on an angle, pretty much, and then the light source might be coming from here. So it's heading straight onto that face there. So you got to imagine. Also, you got to think about, like, there's a face under here as well. When shading these things, it depends on where you want your light source coming from. If you want it actually here, but for now we're having it here. So that means this face here would be the most lightest, and it means this face here will be the most darkest. I'm not going into full shading mode here, and yeah, the light source will make a shadow of some sort, and it will be quite triangular. Will dull down and things like that. But I mean, maybe make one of these out of a piece of wood and put in different light source. Hopefully you did learn something today. If not, keep coming into weekly tips. I really do appreciate you coming in. If you'd like to say anything about what I said, I really do appreciate it. Each week I do these videos. I just try and give a weekly tip of some knowledge I know, just to help and to add on to everything that I have said so far in each of these weekly tips. Just keep treading along, keep watching. Hopefully you keep drawing, keep creating these prisms and triangles, pyramids, and yeah, thanks for coming in. We'll see you in the next weekly video, or next video. Goodbye.